Hi, this is the COTRI Weekly Editorial of the 25th of January 2022, and the title is Hamster and Parcels from Abroad. China's government sticks to zero-case policy. The Chinese government is losing its battle against the Omicron virus with the insistence of continuing the zero-case policy and using exclusively Chinese vaccines, which seem to be not stopping Omicron. With the Olympic Games and the Chinese New Year in sight, the Chinese authorities continue to blame imported viruses and even hamsters as a source of infections. 2,000 hamsters in pet shops in Hong Kong were culled after an employee in one of the shops was infected with COVID-19, and several of the hamsters in the shop were tested positive. Their cousins in mainland China might face the same fate soon. Privately owned hamsters are, however, not yet included in the frenzied attempt to stop Omicron. China is the only major country still following the zero-case policy, even though many scientists and even the IMF have pointed out in the past week that the method, which successfully stopped any deaths from COVID-19 in the last 12 months in China, is not working for the easily transmitted Omicron variation. More than half of all provinces have reported Omicron cases since December 9, 2021 in China, and even in Beijing, about 30 cases were detected within the last week. So for the third year, Chinese are asked not to travel for family meetings, a heartbreaking perspective for parents from the countryside working in the big cities who might not have been seen their child back in the village since 2 years. The Olympic Games will start on February 4th. However, if they will be finished according to plan or have to be aborted after the Omicron enters into the bubble, which is meant to protect the athletes, or recently, as the government said, to protect the population from the athletes, remains to be seen. In a parallel development to the hamster scare, the Center for Disease Control has asked Chinese citizens not to buy products directly from foreign countries, as the parcels arriving could carry active viruses. If parcels arrive, they have to be opened in the open, wearing protective clothes. All packaging has to be destroyed immediately. Scientists outside of China agree that it is almost impossible that a virus can survive more than a few days at the surface of a parcel or on frozen food. It does not make much sense to lock the door of the hen house if the fox is already inside. Well, if the Chinese authorities restrict the import of goods in such a way, an alternative for international suppliers selling products cross-border online is needed. An alternative which can clear this hurdle is the usage of a specialized sales app with goods stored in a bonded warehouse in China to sell international regional products. Chinese consumers can rest assured that the goods have been treated according to the government's hygiene regulations and can be unpacked at leisure inside their apartment and not outside in the cold. O+MALL is one of such apps concentrating on products connected to the main travel destinations of Chinese outbound travelers, which for the time being can only dream with the help of regional products about the destinations they either visited in the past or plan to visit after the end of the pandemic. So check out the O+MALL. Maybe that is also for you a way to keep in touch with the Chinese market. With this, as always, all best wishes from myself, Professor Dr. Wolfgang Georg Alt, CEO of COTRI, China Outbound Tourism Research Institute, and the whole COTRI Weekly team. Thank you.